In this video, we are going to take a look at adjetivos demostrativos, or demonstrative adjectives. First, we're going to take a look at what they mean in English. Then we're going to take a look at what they are in Spanish, as well as some examples. So, let's get started. Demonstrative adjectives are adjectives that describe where an object is located in relation to the speaker. So, for example, that scarf, those shoes, that belt over there. They answer the question, which one, when we are looking at a pile of objects. And we'll come back to this helpful tip when it makes more sense. Our first group of demonstrative adjectives express items that are within your reach. So if you stretch your arms out, it's anything you can touch without moving. So I have este and esto, which are masculine and singular. So for example, este suéter, esta, which is feminine and singular. For example, esta camisa. Then I've got estos, which is masculine and plural. So for example, estos zapatos. And finally, I have estas, which is feminine and plural. And I could say something like estas gafas. Let's take a look at these in some sentences and we'll talk about what they mean. Yo quiero esta falda rosada. I want this pink skirt. So we'll see here that the word esta corresponds to this. Él tiene estos pantalones rojos. He has these red pants. Estos, in this case, corresponds to these. Mi perro lleva este suéter anaranjado. My dog wears this orange sweater. Este corresponds to this. And nosotros llevamos estas chaquetas blancas. We wear these white jackets. Our next circle is demonstrative adjectives for things that are just out of our reach. So we might have to move a little bit in order to come into contact with these items. So starting from the top, we have ese and eso, which are masculine and singular. So I could say ese suéter. I have esa, which is feminine and singular. Esa camisa, for example. Then down here I have esos, which is masculine and plural. Esos zapatos. And I have esas, which is feminine and plural. I could say esas gafas. Let's take a look at a couple of these in some sentences, and we'll clarify what they mean. For example, I could say, vosotros lleváis esos uniformes negros. Y'all wear those black uniforms. So we see here, esos is in bold, and it corresponds with the word those. My next sentence, tú pones ese vestido morado para la fiesta. You put on that purple dress for the party. Ese, in this case, corresponds to that. My next one is ustedes quieren esas gorras azules. You guys want those blue hats. Esas corresponds with those. And finally, ella quiere esa camiseta café. They want that brown t-shirt. Esa corresponds with that. So you'll see here that we have ese, eso, esas, and esas correspond with that and those. Our final group is things that are way too far out of our reach to be able to get. So we have up here, aquel is masculine and singular. Aquel suéter, for example. I have aquella is feminine and singular. I could say aquella camisa. All the way down here, I have aquellos, which is masculine and plural. I could say aquellos zapatos. And then I have aquellas, which is feminine and plural. I could say aquellas gafas. Let's take a look at this last group in some sentences and we'll see what it means. Yo busco aquel cinturón negro. I look for that black belt over there. Ella quiere llevar aquella sudadera cómoda. She wants to wear that comfy sweatshirt over there. Nosotros queremos comprar aquellos zapatos caros. We want to buy those expensive shoes over there. And my last one, ella va a llevar aquellas sandalias grises. She is going to wear those gray sandals over there. So you notice that all of these words, so we see aquel, but it translates to three things. That over there. So that one word is equivalent to that over there. So these are things, like we said, that are far away from you, and you would have to point to indicate what they are. Let's take a look at our demonstrative adjectives one more time before we finish. So I have este or esto, which is masculine and singular. Esta is singular and feminine. Estos is masculine plural. Estas is feminine plural. Ese is masculine and plural, as is eso, singular. Esa is feminine and singular. Esos is masculine and plural, and esas is feminine and plural. And my last group, aquel is masculine and singular. Aquella is feminine and singular. Aquellos is masculine and plural. And aquellas is feminine and plural. So those are our demonstrative adjectives in Spanish. So again, these all indicate an item's location in relation to the speaker.